Alright. Oh shit. That sounds cool as fuck.
Alright, that is a bit more normal. This is what my voice usually sounds like. Welcome to episode 6 of Cavemen News. This is episode 6, also known as the perfect episode. This will be the episode without flaws, and then after I nail this one, the plan is to go back to fucking up and having crazy technical difficulties from here on out until the next perfect number 28, which would be a bit down the road. So let's not future trip. Let's just concentrate on today, and today is episode 6, the perfect episode, and this will be a fun one. I thought one of the things we could start off with is I have a ton of old projects, but one of my old projects was I was doing for years these on this day drawings about things that happened in history. And I've kind of gotten away from that because I just moved. I'm trying to get into this streaming thing. Got a lot on my plate. But today I sat down and decided to look into what happened on this day in history. And I thought, hey, we're doing this stream tonight. Wouldn't it be fun to bring that up and incorporate that old project into my new project here, which is streaming on Cavemen News. This was the drawing for today. Ooh, I thought it was. Let me see. Okay, there we go. See, I'm trying new things. That wasn't a fuck up. This is still the perfect episode. Everything is perfect and going according to plan. And here is today's on this day drawing. And I cannot see it from there, so I'm going to read it from my phone. This one I learned about was the Mary Queen of Scots execution on this day in 1587. And I just wrote a little synopsis of what I learned. And it says, after 18.5 years held captive in various castles, Mary Queen of Scots is executed by beheading. Bully, her executioner, which, that's just a fucking sick name for an executioner, named Bully. I used to know a woman named that. Bully, her executioner, missed her neck with the first blow, but got the back of her head. The second blow got most of her neck, but not all of it. Bully, ooh, that's a written typo. That is a rare written typo, which does not count because I prepared this earlier today, so it does not count as a fuck up on this episode. It is its own fuck up. But it says here bull, and it should say, oh shit, I'm wrong. The executioner's name was Bull, not Bully. So, I guess history fucked that one up, because it's not a fuck up on this episode, the perfect episode. But it says here, after that, Bull held up her head and said, God save the queen. But her auburn hair turned out to be a wig, and her head fell down, revealing short gray hair underneath. And it's gotta be embarrassing, but, I mean, she is fucking dead after that, so, or before that. 20 years before Mary's husband, her husband's house, and, I'm not well versed in Mary the Queen of Scots or any royalty or anything like that. I just read this as I was rehearsing what happened on February the 8th And it said that her husband, who I believe was also her cousin, 20 years before her execution on this day in 1587, his house exploded and his body was found murdered in the wreckage. And I don't know, I just don't think of too many houses exploding in 1587. I think of exploding houses as more of a modern travesty and something that we have to deal with. But hey, houses have been exploding for centuries. Yeah, that's what I had to say about Mary Queen of Scots. I need to read more about her and her execution. But I did like the little drawing here. I have Mary, like a carvings of her in yellow, and then it is overlaid with this orange drawing, and this is actually a contemporary sketch of what the beheading looked like from somebody who was in attendance. So I thought that was pretty neat. This is the perfect episode. I am not fucking up at all. Oh, and also on this day in 2019, the movie Lords of Chaos came out, and I just rewatched that. I have it on DVD. I enjoyed it. It was a fun watch. I really like the part towards the end when one of the guys is trying to give an alibi, and he tells the cops that he and Varg were watching Die Hard 2, and the cop asked what it was about, and he said, well, Bruce Willis dies hard 2 times in that movie. I thought that was a funny joke. That one was good. Good, funny little joke. You should see Lords of Chaos if you haven't. I remember going to see that in theater, and I can't remember why, but I got this inspiration for a dumb painting. It was a painting that talked shit about Bradley Cooper. Maybe there was a movie poster for Bradley Cooper as I exited the theater. But I remember watching that movie, really enjoying it, being hyped, and then I rode my bike home really fast for about 30 minutes, and I had this idea, and I constructed this idea of a painting that was talking shit about Bradley Cooper because he's fucking annoying. And so I raced home in 30 minutes, and in 30 minutes I'd completed the painting, and I thought that was like a really good physical feat to get this inspiration of being annoyed by a man and racing home and painting him in an hour's time. That was a good little marathon. So that's what I think of when I think of Lords of Chaos. And then I went and I ordered the DVD, and I had not watched it until about a week or so ago. So yeah, this is the first time I'd rewatched it. I recommend it. You should see it. I have everything planned out. This is the perfect episode. I took copious notes of what I was going to do. I'm trying some new, technology, some new tricks, to bring you the news from New Mexico, from Carlsbad, New Mexico, actually. And I thought it would be fun if we started with this video, which is, it's called Haunted Carlsbad, and then there's a question mark, and it says Bat Cave Hike. And I did not watch any of this. I just said, you know what? This sounds right up my alley. This is the type of thing I want to see. Hold on, I need to read the chat. Hang on. I am reading the chat. I'm not used to getting messages in here. Oh, wow. So it says here in the chat, American Ecstasy with the triple X's. There we go. It says a house up the street from us exploded 2 years ago from a gas leak. Apparently, they knew it was coming and evacuated the block, but a car was still driving by at the time and got blown over the side of a river embankment. I'll show you pictures sometime. And see. Hello? Hello? I think I lost my audio. Oh shit, no. I just lost my headphones. So you guys can probably hear me, even though I can't. But yeah, I was gonna say, that's one of the great things about history. You get to hear these stories about this, stories of houses exploding. I don't come across those every day. And so I am thankful that came up. Okay, sorry, I have to look at my phone because I'm trying to get people to call in on the phone line. I want to make sure that's going. Sometimes I get critiques about my audio levels, which I believe are much better tonight than they were yesterday, because this is the perfect episode, perfect number 6. You know, you get it. But next on my agenda, I wanted to go to this YouTube video of the haunted Carlsbad Caverns. That just sounded great to see. Hang on. Golly, I still can't see too well, even with my glasses. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to take better notes. I'm actually going to play something else right now. This is a video. Hang on, I gotta get the incense going. I worried so much about this being the perfect episode. I wanted to try the new technology, try new things. I'm experimenting because the hopes is I can finally figure out how to have people be guests on this show, so it's not just me rambling to myself. It'll be a lot better, even better than this perfect episode. But I did want to play a video, and the video is from a tunnel show, which was a punk DIY show in a tunnel. And it looks like, in my haste to get everything done today, to prepare all of this stuff, I fucked up and forgot to have my mic activated during this video playing. So I'm just going to have to give you my commentary after the video plays. It's under a minute, so here we go. Let's watch it. I liked that when I shot that video and the flash happened at the end and illuminated the man in the corpse makeup, which I didn't even think about it. That is perfect synchronicity. If you haven't seen the movie Lords of Chaos, it is about the black metal scene, and there's a lot of corpse paint in that movie, so that works out great. But I said I wanted to talk a little about my commentary on that video I just shot. The tunnel shows, I have some great memories at those. Those are these off the grid punk shows that would happen, and it was just like a great feeling. This confluence of everybody coming together to play this music and appreciate this music in this off the grid place. You know, generators, it was slapdash, it was oh shit, look out, here come the cops, and all of these things here in Austin, Texas. I loved it. Those were some of my greatest. I love going to shows, and those were some of my funnest shows to be at. I have 2 scars that I got at one show, and every time I see those scars, I think back to what great times I had. So when I heard that there was a tunnel show not too long ago here, I just recently moved back to Austin, and this was going to be my first tunnel show to get to go to. And I went to it, and I gotta say, I'm an old man now, I guess, because I don't understand the youth today. They had, in what used to make me feel like we were sneaking and getting away with something, the youngsters that were throwing this show this night were doing everything up with like fancy lights, and they had a DJ and huge speakers, and they're playing loud music in between the bands playing, and setting off fireworks, right near the street and everything. And it just seemed like, they had laptops. I mean, who the fuck has computers? I don't know. I am an old man, I guess. But I felt like the world had passed me by, and we went from something that was dangerous and off the grid to making these shows under a bridge exactly like a show you would see downtown somewhere. And that's not the energy that I used to love about that type of thing. So, I don't know. I just wanted to complain a little bit, but it was a lot of fun. I do enjoy tunnel shows. That was a fun video for me to watch. But I do think it is time to, let me look at my notes. Yes, finally we can watch this video of the haunted Carlsbad Caverns. So let's see what's up.
Carlsbad Caverns is one of America's largest caves and has been a national monument since 1930. It is best
Hit me
known
up if the
for its
audio
Flight
is
of Bats, which occurs
off.
every spring through October, when hundreds of thousands of bats exodus from the cave's mouth in the evening to feast on insects. Come with Nancy and me as we take the 1.25 mile
I'd love to.
down through the bat entrance to the cave. We're also going to do a never before done, to my knowledge, activity and take a K2 spirit meter with us.
Hell
For
yeah.
spirits. Will I be able to make the trip, or will I have to call the paramedics? You'll have to watch to find out.
I will. I'm fucking hooked. I'm excited. I wonder, are there gonna be ghost bats? Is that what we're looking at? I tell you fucking what. I started looking at these videos from Carlsbad, New Mexico. There are so many videos that are just people driving around. I don't know if it's like that for like every town, and these dash cam driving around videos are the new hot thing, but I don't know. It just seems very strange to me. One video that I did not include on today's episode when I was researching, were there a couple of videos where it was just like 3 days worth of the trains coming by.
Carlsbad, New Mexico, and we're going to the caverns. We're going to, our plan is to walk it down into the main big cave. My personal plan is to walk a bit and find a place to sit. Walk a bit and find a place to sit.
Yeah, good call.
Because that's how I roll.
Yeah,
So,
you're a fucking
otherwise, I'm
strategizer.
not doing it. I know my limitations. I'm trying to push past my comfort zone. I'm trying to make strides. I have a job that keeps me sitting down for 8 to 10 hours a day, and
What the
it's
hell?
taking its toll. So I'm trying to
Okay,
do
that's
recon
sad.
efforts. So come along with me while I do my recon exercise.
Okay, I hope you don't become a ghost in the
Here's
fucking
a map
cave.
of the natural entrance. We're gonna hike all this down.
It ain't that. Oh, I guess it is.
And
Looks like an orifice.
we're hiking down to the main corridor. And our goal is to get here. Well, here actually. That's the main cave.
You
And
can
then
do a
there's
take
the
2.
elevator
You're not
that
live like
takes
I
you
am.
up to the visitor center. Now you can take the elevator down. And
Wait,
back
it goes
again
up and
to
down?
hike over here
The fuck?
to the main cavern, if you prefer. But Nancy and I have chosen the bat exit, the bat flight natural entrance. The very beginning. I'm gonna go down there and meet the ranger. Look, there's houses on the hill. Bat
Yeah, no
viewing
shit.
amphitheater. It's a pretty big deal.
My friend used to sell the Adopt-A-Bat tickets at the there at the amphitheater when people come for the bat flights. And I remember him saying that one of the days that he did a bunch of cocaine, he set a record for selling the most Adopt-A-Bat adoptions. So, pretty cool for him.
You can watch the bats exit at night. But it's not bat season right now. So we won't be able to do that for you. And this is the money shot, friends. We're entering the pit. Nancy, how does that feel? Intimidating. Okay, let's see.
Come on, I want to see some fucking ghosts. The hell is this? Alright. I'm gonna fucking call it. This one's boring. Maybe I can skip forward and we'll see somebody get fucking possessed or some shit. Oh wait. I know that sound. That's a ghost recording. Maybe shit's about to go down.
Put a flashlight. You can't even see Nancy, but it's a good thing she did. Because I'd be stumbling. And I'm having a sit down.
Hell yeah, get it.
I'm going to do first for you, friends. I brought my spirit meter with me. And I'm going to do a spirit meter.
It's a K2.
I can't even talk, Nancy.
You can do it.
Yeah, you hold it over there, Nancy. Let's see if
Are y'all scared?
reading anything.
I should save this one for the Halloween episode.
Electromagnetic energy. No ghosties and spooks and spirits. So I'm having another sit down. You can't see my face. I am sweating and I had to put my hair up. I had to take my jacket off.
Gross, disgusting.
Just being real with some of you who are might struggle at times.
What? I've never struggled in my
It
life.
comes to me like I'm going backwards. But I did it. I'm doing it. So that's what counts.
Y'all aren't finding any ghosts. I don't... Oh, there's the titty, stalagmite. I remember. It's a mite. But that's the one that looks like a titty. In case you were unaware. That one used to scare me when I was a kid. Okay. Let's do something else. I'm kind of bored.
This is called Dolls Theater.
I know.
With soda straws and small columns.
I know. Okay. Boom. Alright. Alright, okay. I can still hear them. Alright. Now. That one was a dud. I really did not enjoy that. I was hoping that it would be good. But it turns out it was not. See, I don't know exactly what to go to now. I do have this prepared. This is one of my old On This Day drawings. And... wait. What? It's not coming up? Oh, I fucked up my buttons somehow, I guess. I don't know. So instead, what we will do is... we're going to go to play a little sample from the original Caveman News in... what was this? This was, I think, around 2002. This was the original Caveman News 22 years ago. Brace yourself for the beginning of this show that we're doing today, I guess. Now I can sit here and talk shit about myself.
I'll do something else. And I showed everybody how to cut a heart out of a piece of paper. And there you go. That's news, apparently. To next.
Look at that fucking AFI shirt. God damn. Don't call me that.
You sure have. He's a genius. He's got some great ideas, and they're all crazy. What up? They're up there, you know? Yeah, but we work well together, because, you know, got the ideas, or he's got the ideas, and I got the details. That's how it works. And then we got Paul. Paul the star. He embodies what's it called? Caveman News, because he is...
Yeah, get it fucking right.
I am the man. You are the man.
Paul's the
How many
man.
ladies you get, Paul?
Don't ask him that.
Give us
Fucking
a motto.
disrespectful.
If you had to have a motto or a saying for future generations, what would it be? What would you tell kids in the future? Think back to Rubber Man, America's Idol. Okay, Rubber Man, America's Idol. What would he say right now? I have two mottos. The first is hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast, and the second is like life and football. Whenever you hit somebody, make sure to hit 'em as hard as you possibly can.
Fucking A, Paul.
Hey, Todd, thank you very much.
I need to get Paul
I think
on this
that pretty
show.
much sums up. Oh.
And just for the record, AFI is a shitty band.
That's funny. That's funny. The same two mottos. Hit 'em hard. Hit 'em hard again. Yeah, hit 'em hard.
But you're allowed to be stupid when you're wrong.
Uh-oh, here he comes. He's mad. He's mad. Oh. I'm going to do something for student council.
Fuck student council, you goddamn nerd.
One more quote.
Here we go.
Whenever you get into high school, from now on remember this. Hit the ground running.
Hell yeah.
Good one. There you go. Good one. That's a lot of hitting. I'm Jeff Rogers. You're
No, I'm not.
That's right.
I don't go by that.
See you later, guys. Yes, you know that song. But do you know why you know it? Well, if you attend basketball games, you would of course know that although
I don't.
you see every shot, you see all the shots, all the points.
Those are
being
some
taken,
sick
there's another element
glasses,
there.
though.
You know what that element is? The pep band. You wonder why you get so into the games.
Hey, I just said that. I looked at the chat.
Beautiful music that they play. Oh yes, the Pet Band. They are there every game to make the games better for you. So, I suggest that you get to know your Pet Band better. And what's a better way?
Man, I fucking
Just keep watching.
edited
Come along
this
with me
shit,
as we go on an adventure.
put it together like years and years ago. And I'm just now remembering what's on here. I totally forgot about most of this.
Is really good at the basketball games, and they get the crowd very hyped up to cheer on those basketball players.
Hi, I'm Matt Galindo, and
Jesus.
when I'm playing basketball, the cavemen band really, yeah, they make me really happy, cheerful. They make me think of sunshine and happy days.
Oh shit, hold on.
Genuine.
Hello? Wait, what? That's fucking weird. I finally got a call. And I was very excited about it because I've been waiting for this shit. And yeah, I got a call, and when I answered it, it said that the call was coming from me, and it wasn't. So, explain that shit. This is the perfect episode with no technical mess ups, so that didn't happen. But I am bored watching the old caveman news stuff. It wasn't as entertaining as I thought it would be. The new show is much better. It's much more perfect. But I did figure out where I was fucking up. And I do have one more on this day thing that we could look at. And I will pull it up. Damn. Fucking technology. I'm learning this shit. So this is an old on this day that I made. And I'll just read some of it. In 1855, English citizens awoke to find a 40 to 100 mile long trail of hoof prints that seemed to traverse over impossible obstacles like high walls and rivers. They would be known as the Devil's Footprints. So that's pretty cool. 100 and something years ago, we were getting fucked up by the devil. On this day in 1968, the Planet of the Apes is released. Never saw it, but I hear good things. And then the thing that I really liked about on this day drawing is the story that in 1993, NBC is sued by GM after Dateline allegedly rigs 2 crashes while demonstrating how easy the pickups catch on fire. NBC settled instantly. And I like that one because it was fun to draw a flaming truck. I should do a flaming truck painting. That would be fun. I don't believe I've done it. I don't know who called in, but I wish they would call back. Well, thank you, Terry. I'm starting to do these again. And now I can discuss these on this day on the streams. I can combine the 2 ideas. And I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go. Wait. Look at this. I'm hitting the goddamn button. And it's not listening to me. Doesn't it know that this is supposed to be the perfect episode? Where nothing goes wrong? Oh, shit. I made a mistake. Not a fuck up, but a mistake. Okay, there we go. We're back. But I anticipated that maybe some of the videos I laid out would not be good. So I put in more videos than I needed because I foresaw that catastrophe could happen. So here are some more videos from Carlsbad, New Mexico. This one is titled New Mexico's Secret Places to Visit. And I'm excited to learn what these are. Oh, wait. I got too many fucking computers.
Mexico, adventure lovers. In this video, I'll explore New Mexico's hidden treasures, including its mouth-watering meals, diverse culture, economic dynamics, superior educational system.
Hell yeah, that's why we're fucking smart.
And determined people.
We are determined as hell.
Southwest, New Mexico invites you with its beautiful views and diverse blend of cultures. This state tells a story that captivates both the curious natives and the daring tourists, from sun-drenched deserts to the thriving artistic towns. I'm going to start with New Mexico's location. Around this state, which has a diverse environment, are Arizona, Colorado, Oklahoma,
no shit, bunch of places that suck.
Mexico.
Well,
From the
Mexico's cool.
Desert to the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, New Mexico's landscapes provide an endless source of captivating experiences.
The robot is right.
New Mexico to be a haven thanks to the natural wonders of Carlsbad Caverns.
That's
and
not
the
the
Rio
caverns.
Grande Gorge. New Mexico's cultural structure includes a blend of Anglo, Hispanic, and Native American elements. Together with Spanish festivities and adobe cathedrals stand the pueblos with their age-old customs. Taos Art Colony and the renowned Santa Fe Opera serve as prime examples of the dynamic arts community, which blends modern and native artistic forms. Traditions and modernity coexist in this special atmosphere, created by the peaceful blending of civilizations. Without indulging in its unique dishes, a visit to New Mexico is incomplete. The state's signature foods, enchiladas and pozole, are its green and red chili,
getting some
which are
feedback
widely known
on
for
my
their
audio
flavor.
levels.
During holiday seasons, there is nothing better than the smell of freshly made bizcochitos, a classic cookie.
Bizcochitos.
New Mexican food has an additional degree of authenticity due to the influence of Native American culinary techniques, such as the use of blue maize in numerous recipes.
That's it?
In New Mexico,
people
love and celebrate their traditions.
We do.
They have lively events like the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta and special dances at Taos Pueblo.
I remember the only time I went up in one of those balloons. I'm pointing the wrong way. One of those balloons at the Balloon Fiesta. I went up. It was fun. I don't remember too much about it except being like, yeah, this is, fucking cool, I guess. Not as high as an airplane. The view's not as cool, but it's good. Anyway, I was going to say my cousin was in the other balloon, and he was right up against the edge. That way he could get a fucking killer look, looking out the basket, checking out everything down below. And when they landed, let me make sure my hand's in the right spot. Okay. When they landed, the basket tilted like that and came flat down, and he went face first into the ground and had to be taken to the hospital with a concussion. And that's what I always think of when I think of hot air balloons. So, sorry, Cousin Josh, but it still makes me laugh.
Every day, you can see how much they care about getting along, respecting nature,
We fucking...
onto their history.
Hang on. in New Mexico, we fucking care about getting along. Do not dispute it.
These values are at the heart of what makes New Mexico special and shape the way people live there. New Mexico has great schools, such as the University of New Mexico and New Mexico State University. The state encourages students to make new discoveries and has a high regard for education.
We're like, please discover shit. I fucking beg you. Whereas in Texas, where I'm living at right now, they're scared of I don't know, students discovering shit. I don't know what the fucking point of this video is, but I love it.
The area's diverse cultures have a significant impact on students' learning, which helps them understand a range of concepts. In New Mexico, life happens at its own speed due to the state's varied geography and blending of cultures.
Yeah, for sure.
The vibrant artistic scene of places like Santa Fe stands in stark contrast to the relaxed appeal of tiny communities. Outdoor activities and local festivals are examples of how the lifestyle is influenced by a strong bond with nature. The people of New Mexico are hospitable and
We're very fucking hospitable.
friendly. The blending of cultures has
just some of the friendliest motherfuckers you'll ever meet.
And openness. A common admiration for the landscape has led to the development of a community
that's what we're all like,
working together to overcome
every day
and celebrate victories.
Oh
New
shit.
Mexico's money system, how they make and spend money is
we
strong
use
because
dollars.
it combines making things, helping others, and farming. The energy part, especially oil and natural gas, is really important. Many people visit because of fun things to do outside and the state's interesting culture, and this helps the money system stay steady and grow.
We use the dollars.
New Mexico faces some issues and challenges too.
Nope.
Some of these issues include lack of water, economic diversity, and education.
I think it was W.C. Fields who said, I don't drink water because fish fuck in it. Just something to think about.
However, these difficulties can be overcome with determination and serve as stepping stones for development. The strategic location of the state and its dedication to sustainable practices present prospect.
We really fucking strategized when we were figuring out where to put New Mexico. It was placed just fucking perfectly.
For cultural interaction, environmental preservation, and economic growth. New Mexico is a shining example of the beauty of diversity in the middle of the Southwest. Beyond its natural splendor,
we got preps, we got goths, we got it all.
Customs, and shared values. New Mexico invites everyone to discover the treasures it has hidden in every celebration resonating across its valleys and every sunset over the desert.
I think I'm gonna let this just roll into the next video I've queued up. Fucking living desert.
January 21st, 2024. We made a drive out to Sitting Bull Falls. However, it was
That's not Sitting Bull Falls.
So, while in the area, we decided to stop at the Living Desert Zoo. I believe it's a state park located just a few miles north of Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Let's see, Hill, baby.
All in all, it's a $5 entry fee per person to get in.
You could do another take.
About a mile and a half walk through desert landscape. There is some animals.
For sure.
Overall, it really could use some TLC. But
fuck off.
There really is some gorgeous views from the top of this mountain. If you're in the area, I would definitely stop by. It takes about an hour and a half to walk through a mile and a half. Nice visitor center with some displays in there. All in all, you know, we would do it again if we're back in the area.
Well, I don't
It
want
was
you to.
really
You're not
windy that
welcome.
day, so I didn't take any video. I just took some stills and put this together for you. Hope
Why? You
enjoy.
didn't have to do
Thanks
this
for
shit.
visiting.
What the fuck? How's this video not over yet? Okay, this is... Whoa. Never mind. Shit just got real. Okay, I'm bored with you. You know, I laid out a lot of videos because I wasn't sure if anything was gonna be good, and I have 2 more videos here, so I guess might as well play them. I don't know what else is going on. This is the perfect episode. Let's have fun and see what's going on. Now this one is called Scaling Texas. Texas's tallest peak. But it mentions Carlsbad, New Mexico, so I'm gonna allow it, even though it's some fucking Texan bullshit.
In today's video, we hike to the top of Texas, climb a natural rock staircase to explore a canyon, and learn about the local Texas wildlife.
Will Joey ever find out what an ibex is? Dun dun dun.
Stay tuned to find out. We're Katie and Joe. Over the last 6 months, we've been converting our 2022
I
Ford
never
Transit
zoo
Pickup
camped
into
there.
an ultimate road trip vehicle because we're taking a year off to visit all 63 U.S. national parks. Before we get going, a lot has happened since we last took Clifford out.
No, it hasn't.
Let's get you all caught up. After months of work, we officially finished building the van, which means it's time to hit the road as full-time travelers. If you want to see more about the design of our van,
I don't.
you can check
I don't
out
give
the
a
full van
fuck.
tour video on our channel.
I want to see
We packed up
Carlsbad, New
Clifford with
Mexico.
everything we think we'll need, said goodbyes to our friends and family, and then got on the road. We're heading back to Texas to visit the national park we bypassed on our trip in January. Our first night of van life was a true authentic experience. We slept in the Love's parking lot.
Ew.
The next day, we made a pit stop in Roswell.
Alright, I'm
Wisconsin,
hearing the clip
and
is
spent 5 minutes driving
low.
alongside this speedboy. Not sure what kind
So
of
I'm
animal
gonna...
it is, but it was fast, and it was
See, I've got like 3 different
we crossed
places
into
I can
Texas.
turn up audio.
Texas.
It gets complicated. Guadalupe, alright.
Hello from Guadalupe Mountains National Park.
Over the next day and a half, we're going to be exploring everything this small
No, you're
national
not.
park has to offer.
Guadalupe Mountains National Park is located in Texas, just south of the New Mexico state line. Its namesake, the Guadalupe Mountains, rise over 3,000 feet above the Chihuahuan Desert. While it is a smaller park unit, about 10 times smaller than the other Texas National Park, Big Bend, Guadalupe Mountains Wilderness has over 80 miles of trails to explore throughout the park. It is also home to the
I'm gonna key
highest point
that
in the state of
fucking van
Texas,
if I see
Guadalupe
it.
Peak, which we will be hiking on day 2. After getting Clifford settled into our spot for the night, we laced up our hiking boots and hit the trails.
It's like 3 o'clock, sun sets at 8:30,
No,
so
it's
we thought
not.
we had enough time for a nice little hike, and we haven't really moved or hiked.
In 2 days, we've been driving. Well, hiked in
We haven't hiked,
months.
yeah, in like 4 months. So we thought this would be a good shot. So we're doing Devil's Hall, which is like 4.2 miles out and back, and should be very pretty.
Let's go.
Oh shit. I'm getting a call. Hold on.
So as we're walking up this trail, some guy just told us
Someone's
half a mile
calling in.
down. He saw
Hello? Okay, I need to figure this out. Maybe I can figure out how to call that person back. Let's see. Will Google tell me who called me? Alright, I'm gonna call this number back. Let's see. I don't want to call it from my number. I want to call it from here. Here we go. What the fuck? Just call the number. Oh, hell yeah. Hey. Hello? Is it a fucking ghost? Huh? What? Yeah. I can't understand you. But I like your vibe. Knock knock. I'm just returning a call. Huh? Fool, I cannot understand you. I think you said something about here, right? But the thing is, my ears don't work too good normal, and coming through this speaker, this is just a mess. But I like your vibe. Huh?
Is this Jeff?
This is.
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing fucking good. How are you?
Oh, very good.
You got any jokes?
I have lots of school.
Let's hear it.
You want to hear my snake?
Your what?
Big smoke for you, Jeff.
Yeah, it's been confirmed that I am. Okay, I'm bored with this. Thank you. Well, that was fun. I don't know who that was. And all of this technology is confusing, so I'm not sure if I called that fool from the Google phone number, which I should have done, or if I actually just called this person that I do not know from my phone number, which would, I don't know, give him my phone number, but who gives a shit? Whoever it was, they knew my name, I guess. I think that's what they said. I don't know. I want to hear more of these fucking Texas tourist freaks.
So we'll end up going that way tomorrow when we climb to the top of the peak. But now, we're heading towards Devil's Hall, which is shadier. Scrambling. Katie, where are we supposed to go?
That way.
To hell.
Now, where was I going?
That way. But it's really easy to miss. But they tried to build up the rocks to help. So appreciate that, park rangers.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Yeah, you're fucking.
But that's a little scramble.
Anywhere.
I definitely understand why this is considered a, what is it? It's more than moderate?
They called it moderate.
Moderate hike.
Yeah, to you. That shit's easy to me.
We don't know if we actually saw an ibex or if we saw mountain goats or if it's the same thing. They just got a different name because they got like nicknames because they're cool. But we saw them.
It's a pretty big herd
Shut
with some
up. No,
babies.
you
They're up
didn't.
behind us on the ridge. And basically you'll hear a bunch of rocks fall and like a and then you can turn around and see them.
What was that noise?
Is not at all what a rock
Yeah, that was
fall sounds like.
But that's our third wildlife. We've seen lizards and these flies that are attacking like crazy.
Yeah, lots of flies. We're gonna keep moving because the flies,
Don't like it when
they don't like movement.
I don't
Same.
like you. This music is it is bad and shitty to listen to.
So that's Guadalupe Peak, which is not
Anyway,
only the
bring back
highest
the
point
music.
in
I'd
all of
rather hear
Guadalupe
that
Mountains
than
National Park, but
these
also
fools.
all of Texas. We'll be climbing that tomorrow.
Good for you.
Spooky.
Don't whisper at me. I hate to be whispered at. Oh my god. That music. Alright, I'm done with that. I can't take that. I'm just gonna squint here at the chat. Yeah. Hey clap music. It's like that kind of. I've got one more video. I think that'll be it for tonight. This is the perfect episode. I had so much planned, but I kind of got bogged down trying to figure out all the technology and forgot the rest of what I had planned. But I do have one more video here I see, and this one is called New Mexico's Uncovered Top Must See Spots. And how is that anything but an appealing video? Let's see.
Welcome to the land of enchantment, New Mexico. With its unique blend of cultures, picturesque landscapes, and ancient history, this southwestern gem is a must-see destination.
There's one thing I
Start
love,
your journey with
it's when my history is ancient. Because not a lot of places have, they have like history that is more modern. But to truly find a place that has ancient history, I mean, goddamn, you're just like living at the top of a mountain in a paradise like that.
with the awe-inspiring
What the hell?
Carlsbad Caverns. Over
Yeah.
200 underground caves await where stalactites and stalagmites form a natural spectacle millions of years in the making. Next, explore the White Sands National Park, the largest
Yep.
gypsum dune field in the world. Imagine
Alright. I gotta tell my White Sands story. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I'm not confined to having to be over on the side of the screen. I can let my arms go and get into my White Sands story. This is what I always think of when I think of White Sands. I've only been once. I went with my family, and I remember my brother and sister and I got out of the car, and I rolled down the hill, a dune in the sand, ran to the nearest dune, ran back, and collapsed, throwing up, and just laid there in the sand throwing up all day while my family had a good time. So that's my only experience at White Sands personally, but I think of this story every time, not that story, but this story that I'm about to tell every time I think of White Sands. So I was doing my on this day drawings. I've been doing those for, I think, about 6 years now. It's crazy. But I was researching one, and I found out that it was sometime in the early 80s, I believe, there was a space shuttle returning from space, and due to weather conditions, it could not land where it was supposed to in California. So they rerouted it, and they were trying to think, where can we fucking land a space shuttle? And the solution they came up with was White Sands, New Mexico. So they came and they landed in the sand and everything, and I thought that was such a great story, and I drew it for my on this day drawing, and I sent it to my grandfather, who loves history, and my mother. She usually doesn't care too much for those, but I don't know, I decided to share it with the family. And my mom told me that she was going to school, going to college in Las Cruces at the time, and she was in the marching band, the color guard, little baton twirling shit at the time of that, and they had her and the band go out and welcome the shuttle as they arrived back, and that was just such a fascinating story to me. I really should be wearing my NASA jumpsuit. I almost put that on today, but I didn't, because I didn't know White Sands would come up. But this shuttle fucking landed in White Sands, and my mom was there spinning a baton to welcome the astronauts. And the story gets even deeper, not for personal reasons, but I did further investigating, and I found that that shuttle that landed, it had all the grains of sand were so hard to clean off of the shuttle that years and years later they were still finding pieces of sand stuck in crevices of this shuttle because they kept reusing it. And in fact, that was the shuttle that blew up on re-entry in the early 2000s. I always get them confused. Was it Columbia or Challenger? I think it was Columbia. But that was the same shuttle that later blew up. Isn't that wild? And another story about, I'll say, over a dozen years ago, I was starting to do my first YouTube channel, doing videos, trying to do some interviews and things like that. And my friend told me that he was out camping in Texas when that shuttle came down and blew up on re-entry. And while he and his friends were camping and on mushrooms, they heard over the radio that the shuttle had exploded over Texas, and NASA was offering a reward for any debris that was found. So they went out into the night and just searched for shuttle debris. And I always thought that was such a cool story. Not mine to tell, but I always wanted to interview my friend about it, and he put it off, and maybe I'll get him to finally tell me that story on this stream right here someday. But those are the things that White Sands makes me think of. Let's go back to this.
Imagine yourself walking on a sea of white under a sky of the deepest blue. For history buffs, Santa Fe, the oldest state capital in the U.S., brimming with Spanish colonial charm and vibrant art scene, is a must. And did you know? New Mexico is home to more PhDs per capita than any other state. Yes, it's not just about the breathtaking sights, but also the brilliant minds. So, whether you're a nature enthusiast, history lover, or a curious traveler, New Mexico's diverse attractions promise an unforgettable journey. Until next time, keep exploring.
Alright, that was short I can't tell how long. Oh shit. Alright, I've been streaming for a long fucking time. I was gonna say, I'm feeling this. I am enjoying myself tonight. And I thought, hey, I'll just throw on one more video, but it's been an hour and 15 minutes. That's fucking long. I'm gonna call this shit. Hang on. I had this idea, and I was like, no, I have not prepared it. I'll do this next time. But, I'm gonna end the stream here. This has been the perfect episode. There were no mistakes. Nothing is fucked up. Everything is great. I can go back to making mistakes next episode, which I'm sure will be soon because I'm really enjoying myself. And until then, happy fucking trails and all of that.